Hey, what's on, guys? Cause Crypto here with another video. Let's have a quick look at the market state and just see what is going on. So, as we can see at the minute, guys, total market cap of the cryptocurrency space is at 3.91 trillion. So we are starting to see a bit of a spike again, only 2%. Nothing mad, but we're starting to see something happen from where we were a couple of days ago. Fear and greed bang on near enough in neutral at 47, and Bitcoin season just about hanging in there, coming into an altcoin season, but still in the Bitcoin season. And guys, as we see at the minute, Bitcoin trading at $112,266. And again, guys, at the minute on the daily, some coins up, some coins down, but the one at the minute, one project that is up and moving is Solana. So obviously we've seen Bitcoin move, then we've seen Ethereum move, and now we're seeing Solana move a bit. XRP as well. I mean, on the weekly, I mean, not really much up, but again, Solana on the week up 15%. But altogether at the minute, across the cryptocurrency space, majority of coins reasonably flat still. Had a bit of a sell-off with Bitcoin. Obviously, we hit all-time highs a few days ago of 124,000, or about a week ago. But here we are now. Most cryptocurrency projects reasonably flat. Again, Hyperliquid up. And obviously we've seen that massive pump of Kronos, 87% up, 29.4% on the daily, due to the news of Trump Liberty putting $6 billion into that company, which is basically, well, look, if you look here, well, was its market cap, it's about not $8.5 billion market cap now. But yeah, everything's reasonably flat at the minute. If we have a look at, so before we look at charts, actually, I'd like to see what's going on in the cryptocurrency space. So, EU proposes removal of all tariffs on the US industrial goods to meet President Trump for demands. So the ball is in Trump's kind of court now, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, with that meaning there'd be more trade then with the US and Europe, which would be good news in the sense of more business happening, more money made for the US. Yeah, so for the US, bullish news there. For the EU, it just shows, I don't know really, it's, yeah, where that's been going is very, very confusing over the last couple months. And again as well, Meta planned to raise $837 million to buy more Bitcoin, so just shy of billion. So these large institutions are still buying up Bitcoin, guys, so it's all here. And then the US government to begin publishing economic data on blockchain. So good thing about that, very bullish for cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is blockchain. With that, it just allows people to see the government's, well, if this is fully to be implemented, everyone can see what the government's buying, selling, where it's going. So it's just more transparency with government funding and all that, and what they're purchasing, etc. So bullish news there for cryptocurrency. And also, what else was it as well? So bullish as well. So AVAX trading volume crosses 100 billion in 2025. Very bullish. I mean, it's getting a lot more kind of utility within its ecosystem. And as well, so USC FTC adopts Nasdaq surveillance system to boost crypto market oversight and prepare for expanded authority under pending legislation. So with that, just very, well, the kind of allowing crypto to become integrated within kind of like normal society, and hopefully more adoption. That's what we want, really. Again, prices at the minute from where it was, I mean, it's still brilliant over the last few months, but where it was to where it is now, not as good. But other bullish news as well. So Ripple strikes major deal in Asia. So Logis, China largest supply chain finance platform, moves just shy of $3 billion worth and trade finances to our XRPL, bringing real world finance on chain. So with XRP, with what's going on, obviously all the contracts they've been getting, etc., they are now getting more real world asset utility as well. So very bullish for XRP. But yeah, looking at charts, guys, as we can see here, so Bitcoin, so this chart is on the 4 hourly, so each candle is 4 hours. So at the minute we're seeing Bitcoin battling with 100 and the previous all-time high in May. So we had an all-time high made in May, so 111,800 of that green kind of candle there. So now we want to be making sure that is support now rather than resistance. And as we can see, zooming in here, battling with that at the minute. We dipped down to 108, so yeah, 108,600 near enough, but we are coming back up. So again, over the last couple of days, well, even last day or so, we have sold off a little bit of Bitcoin. But if we look from where it hits all-time high back in August 14th, which is pretty much 2 weeks ago to the day tomorrow, so from there all the way down to where we are now, so Bitcoin has sold off nearly 10%. If it did fully sell off, 12.5%. So Bitcoin, again, with its inflows and outflows, we'll check in a minute, but again, we're getting a bit of sell off Bitcoin. But realistically, right now, what we want, if the bulls and we are, well, basically, if we are to be bullish, Bitcoin to remain over 112,000 really. If it can, again, hold in this range absolutely of 110 to 112, but we want to break past that above the 50 and 200 day EMA to get them back up to the 116,000 to show real strength in Bitcoin's kind of movement. Ethereum as well, I mean, looking stronger than Bitcoin. So of that all-time high back in what was it? So Bitcoin's all-time high was here, but like, let's say, so Ethereum's all-time high was literally, you can see it's a wick of a candle. So we're down 6%. We did wick down to 12% as well, but again, it was literally a candle wick. I mean, this is a 4 hour candles, like I said, guys. So look at that, candles wicked up, came back down, and we sold off. So hopefully with this, Ethereum holding well above the $4,350 range, holding that barrier really nicely. Was resistance before, now it is support. But currently, over 4,500. We did wick down, like I said, to the 4,350. Again, most crypto projects at the minute are hitting their little targets here. Guys, looking at Bitcoin dominance as well, we want to make sure this. So this for us now, like I said, with Bitcoin dominance, where we want Bitcoin's price, Ethereum's price, obviously all to go up. Obviously, resistance is the price going up. So if it's battling with this resistance bouncing off, that's its resistance because it's not breaking through. Same with Ethereum at the minute. Okay, want it to go up in price. The Bitcoin dominance, again, we want to come down. So at the minute, really battling to come past or through down 58%. So again, like I said, guys, what Bitcoin dominance is, nice and simple. The total cryptocurrency space is how much of it Bitcoin occupies, or how much value Bitcoin has of the whole cryptocurrency space. So like I said, guys, the cryptocurrency market is 3.91 trillion, and Bitcoin's market cap's around 2.4 trillion. Let's go have a look. 2.25, again, we've sold off a bit, haven't we? So 2.25 trillion. So if you were to do if you were to divide this by this, times by 100 to get the percentage, so that is 58% of this. Okay, so yeah, looking at that, Bitcoin dominance at the minute coming down, guys, but again, that altcoin season is not here yet. We have got to just break. Again, we're below the 60 now, brilliant, but again, Bitcoin's price has come down and not performing as well as other altcoins. So even XRP, for example, I mean, go back to the 14th where Bitcoin had that all-time high. I mean, Bitcoin, XRP now is down, yeah, it's 9%, so Bitcoin's still performing better than XRP at the minute, but not better than Ethereum, or anything like that. And as we can see now, so just before we go on to Solana, guys, XRP is, it's just constantly bouncing here. We did wick all the way down to about $2.80, so that's a good level of kind of support there, I'd say, and then back up to $3 above it, which is what we want to see of XRP, holding and then getting back above the $3.0809, $3.10, and then if we can push right back on to $3.40, that's where the real strength will be shown with XRP again. Again, with all the bullish sentiment around XRP about Gemini's credit card and its association with XRP. XRP's 3 billion, but just shy of 3 billion real world asset tokenization with that Chinese company. These things are bullish, but XRP's price is not moving. Again, it moved a little bit, but again, most things have pumped back up from the lows. I mean, even from that low there, $2.82, we are back up about 6% or 7%. We went all the way up to near 10%. So again, buy those dips if you can, guys. Try to dollar cost average in if you can. And then Solana. I mean, looking at this, it looks like it's Solana's turn to start pumping, doesn't it? Because even from yesterday, let's go from yesterday midnight. So only 2 days now. We are up 14% wick to wick, but currently up 13% for Solana. So Solana looking very strong at the minute. Great activity on Solana, loads going through it. Transaction per second hit over 100,000 the other day, so very bullish for Solana, and its movement again well above the 200 and the 50-day EMA at the minute. But it's at the minute, so again, the reason I say we're holding above 180 absolutely, but whether we hold above then 200, and then again we're bouncing around at 210 at the minute. But Solana, if we really want to see some movement, if it breaks above the 210 and keeps going, and we then look on to it'd be about 240 would be the next kind of target for Solana, possibly at around 220 to 225 before we start seeing some levels of resistance maybe, but exactly on that 240 mark Solana will be looking to battle with. Again, things don't go up forever, guys, and where are we to here? So let's have a good look at the RSI. So RSI, so let's get the RSI up for Solana. So at the minute, we're not even into oversold yet. We're coming into oversold, but we're not there yet. So we get above that 70 with this line here, then Solana's oversold. So we could see a bit more movement with Solana at the minute, but we will see. But good news, Solana's starting to move a little bit. Money is starting to transfer into Solana. Yeah, guys. But as you can see at the minute, I mean, if we look at liquidations, there we go. So if we go down to BTC on the day, so there's a lot more longs again than there are shorts. So this is on the day, so this is literally in the last 24 hours, $2.16 billion to $1.73 billion worth of shorts. So in the last day, because Bitcoin's price again has come up, how much does it come up? So there we go. So in the last day, Bitcoin's price has come up around probably about 5% or so. Yeah, 2.5–3%. But look, again, we're getting those green candle confirmations. So then on the day, people are thinking, let's go more long than short. So the shorts are probably from when Bitcoin price was selling off. So if we look at the last 30 days, so that was my assumption. So longs, people thinking that Bitcoin's price is going to go up over the last 30 days. This is the cumulative of the last 30 days. So over a whole month, Bitcoin's price has gone up and down since then. It hit all-time highs, and then it came back down to 108,000. So as the candles were going red again, people probably got a lot more bearish, a lot more fearful, and in the leverage market, we're going short. So for, let's say, just shy of 5 billion going long, so people's price thinking $5 billion worth of longs going up, and look at that, 15.5 billion near enough going short. That's over the 30 days, just because of Bitcoin's price coming down. Obviously worked out a lot of long leverages as the price was, even up here, let's say, it was 124,000. So Bitcoin's price, it came down to 108,000 in a matter of, where were we to? So hit those all-time highs there on the 14th, and we hit the lows. So within a week and a half, people, again, it's not an overnight thing. It's very much so takes a bit of time, couple of days. People get more and more fearful as they want that confirmation of like, right, if the candle's red, I'm going to go short, assuming the price is going to go down, so I want to put in a leverage short, so if Bitcoin's price goes down, I make money. That's what these people are thinking. However, as the price starts to move up with Bitcoin, you can absolutely guarantee this will go up. Not a massive amount of leverages to get rid of for Bitcoin now, but look, guys, if we let's look at Sols. So the last 30 days, guys, look at that, 2.5 billion near enough to 500 million of shorts over the last 30 days, and last day, I guarantee the longs are going to be absolutely, look at that. So half of the longs are from today. And the shorts, you're looking at around 300 million to 1.7 billion, 1.17 billion. So Solana looking very good. And again, Ethereum again, so on 30 days, 30 days, God, look at that, 8 billion on longs and 5.5 billion on shorts. So guys, with Solana, you look at it on the last day. So what's been happening last day? If we look at the chart, we go here, so Solana at the minute, the last day, green. So people have that confirmation. They could be getting these leverages against, they could get in at 191, they could have got up in, okay, I want to wait for it to get past 200, I'm going to get in a long leverage. They might even be getting leveraged in right now as we're speaking. So again, guys, the price again from 211 could come right back down to 200. That's what, 5% near enough, 5 and a bit percent. Yeah, 5.5%. So people putting on 50x leverages for longs around here, and it comes back down to 190, maybe 185. They could be getting liquidated. So they could put £100 in, thinking I'm gonna make that 50 exits. That'd be £5,000 technically. But if the price comes back down to wherever their liquidation price is, let's say for example 195. Okay, let's say it gets hit, well, they've lost all that money then, haven't they? So again, at the minute, Solana's price has gone up. What's going to happen? Everyone's going long. And guys, even let's look at XRP, for example. We go, on the day, not much probably, it's probably quite even, 166 to 176. Tidy. On the 30 day, again, not much been going on with XRP over the last 30 days. Obviously, bar that bit of it hit all-time highs about a month and a half ago, was it? But guys, 500 million of longs over 30 days, shorts for XRP, 1 billion. So, not as much as Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana, but once XRP's price starts to move up or down, you'll start to see increases of shorts or longs depending where it's going. So if it's price is going up, you'll see more longs because people are getting more that confidence or that bias. That going, the green candles are going up, but yeah. And then guys, looking at this, this is so worldwide, all categories. Is that what we want? Yep. So web searches. So at the minute, in the last week, again, price has been going down. Crypto has been a bit more boring, not as bullish, because the price isn't going up forever. And again, things don't go up forever. You need to have cool off points. If you want to take some profits, take some profits. If you want to wait it out. I'm waiting it out at the minute. That's what I'm doing. Again, none of this is financial advice, just a guy that loves cryptocurrency and loves to chat. But here we are. But yeah, guys, when the prices of Bitcoin was at all-time highs, Bitcoin's 44. Bitcoin now gone down, $10,000-12,000. It's 21. It halved. Okay, so people need that confirmation bias to be cool, the crypto market's going the way I want it to go. Yeah. Okay, and then lastly, guys, on the weekly flows, Bitcoin 1 billion outflows, Ethereum 500 million, just shy of outflows. Inflows, however, Solana, XRP. So again, these two, again, you've got the staking ETF for Solana, but for XRP at the minute, you don't have any ETFs or anything, and they're starting to see a lot of inflows. So XRP get an ETF, oh gosh knows what will happen. Again, we don't know what is going to happen actually in general. Chainlink as well, 2 million, but again, guys, on the year to date, so you got 20 billion there for Bitcoin inflows of yield. So 10 billion for Ethereum, 112 for, a billion for Solana, 1.2 billion for XRP, so bullish all the way, and 121 million for SUI. And even like, so Kronos over the last, look at that, 62 million. So starting to see some good things there. But guys, at the minute, cryptocurrency space, a bit boring, nothing much going on. But look at the overall, okay? Like even just Bitcoin, for example, you zoom out. I mean, gosh, if you look back to even 3 or 4 months ago, we hit these lows in April. Even if you bought in May, you're at $96,000. Even if you hit the highs in May, 100, you're basically near where you are back in the all-time highs of May. You're just a bit higher still. So yeah, just zoom out a bit. That's all I'm saying, and have a bit of patience. I know it's hard. We want to make money, but we will see what happens. Just chill out a little bit. Just go with the flow of, the markets are so volatile. Don't take it to heart that your money's in there. Again, only put in what you can afford to lose. That's what I'm doing. And again, people said to me, it's like a casino. I was like, no, it's not, because a casino, you put all on black, you lose all your money afterwards. If I see a project go down 20-30% and I decide to take the money out, I've only lost 20-30% of the money. So that's the way I see it. But yeah, guys, that's me for now. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you next one. Alright, cheers now, guys. Like and subscribe. Cheers now.